As we come into the energy shifts right now, our molecule structure databases on communication signals. I'm looking at the atmosphere right now, and a lot of people are having trouble sleeping and all that. There's going to be a lot of interference in the back because the person that's living right beside me is moving out. So if you hear any noises or anything like that, just be prepared on that. It's a moving day for him. He's moving out. So anyway, everything through communications, everything through your molecule structure division, your atom divisions. Today, class is going to get into the actual system of the atom, the creation of the atom, the structure of the atom, the intelligence of the atom, how it all came apart, and how it all came together, right? So it's like the Big Bang Theory. Just think of the Big Bang Theory, everything through creation, and you have one big atom, which is the center point of view. But you have molecules and particles and everything that's in your biochemical system. That's the genetic form. That's your DNA structure form. So like I said, we have a test coming up on a microbiome. Everything, the deterrence of bone structure, bone deterrence, color deterrence. You have to understand everything through the human vessel. So understand the colorations, how to heal this, how to heal that. You have to understand the healing, how to use it when it comes to the molecule structures, how it comes to the line division. Because everything inside, okay, is calculus, is combination, is mixtures. You know, you have your white cells and you have your red cells. So it's understanding how to use those formations and not interrupt those things, because that's nerves. Like we have your reds and you have your whites. So it's very important that we understand whatever has to be healed, heals that central system, heals that rotation cycle, heals everything through formation, depending on what energy is. Because you can use different colorations for healing. As you get into nanobot divisions, or you get into electrolytes, you get into the diagnostics DNA structures of human vibrations. Okay, so this test is going to help you and review it more, because we're going to teleport into the atom system, the actual atom. You're going to be in the center core. You're going to see electrons and neutrons and photons. You're also going to see protons. Very powerful stuff. But other than that, hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for subscribing and sharing and liking my channel. There's one thing I want to get to everybody's attention, is that I want the Galactic Force team, the Delta Division, because you guys have been with me from the very beginning, is that I'm going to be setting up a new channel. Okay, so I'm going to have two channels now. One that it's advanced, which is the Delta Division, and I'm setting up a new beginning cycle. The father and mother came to me last night, and I traveled 200 million years into the future. So I'm now at 500 million years into the future. So I have a full rotation. It's a half circle rotation system. So kind of like I'm on the other side of the universe now, right? 500 million years, latitude division through body structure divisions. So there's a lot of connection with that right now through vibration. And that's why everybody's trying to sleep. They can't sleep, and, you know, but other than that, so the channel that's going to be set up is basically understanding we were having troubles when it came to vibration, how we center ourselves. So it's all about, the title is going to be the Galactic Circle of Meditation. Okay, it's starting off from the very beginning, and human vibration has to get into their adaptation of their ascension. So it's going to be a program. So I'm going to have a school and a program. I'll let you guys know, and basically I'm going to be setting up today. It's a whole new process. So I'm going to be doing 2 classes each day. Okay, one is a program and the other is school. So I'm really excited. And I've had a lot of people come to me saying, listen, Andrew, I think it's time for you to open another program or school for everybody can understand what's going on with humans. So I'm at that level now. I can go down to the 3-dimensional system and stay there and not worry about my vocabulary and high rise up again. So I had to get the 500 million years into the future so I can platitude vibrations to communications of balance. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's really fascinating how we come into that, because there's a lot of people, especially on the Galactic Force Team Delta Division, don't understand my vocabulary. Well, this program is going to help you out. It centralizes your system. We go into the basics of meditation, breathing, and we go into the chakra systems. Okay, then we work our way up. So it's going to be vocabulary that you're going to be able to understand. Okay, So it's very important. Like I said, this was given to me last night, and it's all about uprising everybody, right? And the vocabulary is going to help you. It's going to help me, and we can have a lot of fun with this. So basically, and again, I'll set up my PayPal donations and everything through my email. The only thing different is that the vocabulary is going to be more to the human of its vibration, energy, and frequencies. It's gone way, way above. Like you guys are, you're welcome to join, but this is more for people that are just getting into their ascensions or people that want to get into their ascensions. So the program is going to be setting up, okay, in elements. And each day it's going to set up what it needs to do as far as moving forward, right? Becoming that, that self-discovery of who you want to become. Because it all starts with your ascensions, right? So I was thinking, well, I got over 700 videos. And, a fan came to me last night and said, why don't you just open another channel? I said, well, I think that's a great idea. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know. Okay, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, let's get started. There's a lot going on. Yeah, you guys are excited, eh? So the thing is, it's kind of like, it's insane on this side, but it's going to be sane on the other side. Okay, so there's going to be two dualities. Okay, there's going to be two different ascensions. I still have the Delta division, but I'm also going to have the galactic circle of meditation. Okay, the circle rotation is the center. So it's kind of like the galactic force team, but it's going to be the galactic table. Okay, not the galactic round table, just the galactic table, which is the circle. It's a circle of rotation. Okay, that's the beginning. Okay, there's a beginning, middle, and never an end. So this program, okay, it's going to be a whole new process of ascension, a whole new process of learning, a whole new process of education. So it's education humans, right? The human vibration. Everybody needs to know these things through their trainings and anything through their ascensions. And this is going to help them out more and more, right? Because I'm getting so many people coming up to me and saying, well, listen, your vocabulary is extremely too high. Is there any way we can get in? Because I get a lot of people going through my emails and say, no, so you know what? I just opened another channel. So anyway, I'll process that today. So I just wanted to share that with you guys first. I was going to do that yesterday on the private link, and I said, no, I think I'd rather do it live because I get a lot of new viewers saying, oh, that's great. So it's really coming together more and more, right? And the human vibration. And we also can set up Zoom, if you want to do that. And because I'm at that vocabulary now, it took a while, but I'm there now. I'm at the balance because that 500 million years into the future is going to set everything through all locations of planets to all divisions of circular rotation centers. So that's what it's going to be called, the galactic circle, okay, of meditation. It's the beginning process and how you go from the outskirts into the center core. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. Let's see if we can go through the questions here. I know you guys haven't been sleeping well because the energy fields, the E fields have changed right now through the galaxy locations. But let's see, Tina, Priscilla. Let's see. It's going to be feeling kind of strange, guys, because my energy is going to change. So you guys have to get into adaptation if you want to join the galactic circle of meditation. The energy has to change because human vibration is at that level. And it's all about them understanding more of themselves and coming together, right? And I can't do that through my vocabulary right now because it's extremely high rise. So we want to get human vibration to understand what's going on, right? So I get a lot of people coming to me through my emails. So driving spaceship through space, love y'all. Yep. It will be great. Yep. Yeah, I know. It's going to expand more, Starseed, and that's the whole process, right? Because now I'm at that level. Like I said, it's understanding that Father put so much, not just energy, but so much intelligence into me. I went so fast. Archetypes are flying around everything through solar systems. And then Mother came in and put a whole new transmission light system into my third eye, right? So It's very powerful when you get to that point. So I had to reach 500 million years into the future to reach the status quo into a new division, a new evolution, a new era, right? So anyway, it's going to be fascinating. I'll set it up today, and I'll talk a little bit more about it, you know, but it's going to be great. So as we get started, we have a test coming up. Okay. Test on the microbiome. Test on the microbiome. Now this is exciting. Now we have the molecule structure divisions. So I platted two divisions on location centers through code frequency levels at your plasma energy force systems. Your body adaptation of your cycle divisions and everything through your rotation centers through your biochemical system of your DNA structure system is now connected through the atom system. So you guys are going to be in the center core of its beginning. Okay, how it came into any nanoparticle system, any carrion. Okay, so you guys are going to be inside that biochemical system. You're going to see molecules, you see structures, photons, nucleus, calculus. You're going to see everything through division. That's going to apprise your mind collaboration systems through the hydraulic activation code systems. So right now, I'm setting a map sequence. These are molecule structure divisions. Now this is what it is. It takes all place when it comes to healing. Okay. So once you understand how to do these things, you understand more how to heal. Okay. So basically, we're going to go through this collaboration line, communication line signal. These are atoms. Okay. Now this atom is going to show you what needs to happen when it comes to your DNA structure. Okay, it's very important to know these things. So we're going to platitude its division. I'm just drawing it out right now so you guys get a clear view of what's going on. Okay. So this is going to basically change everything through molecular structure division. Set the core centers on all division levels. So as we get into the molecule structure divisions and everything through DNA. Okay. Yeah. Once we get into the DNA, then we'll understand everything through the test of the microbiome. Okay, so we go into the DNA, okay, molecules, right? Now, in a platitude, so basically what's going to happen to your particle system, circular rotations of your psychometric system and everything through calculation mass, take it out of its equation through integration core centers, is going to change your DNA structure particle system. So it's going to evaporate everything through connection. So it's going to kind of feel weird, guys, when you guys go through this. So it's kind of like, this is the atom. Everything that all you can see is inside the atom. So I'm going to take your particle system, any kind of particle, and you're going to go into the center of its atom. Okay. And then it's just going to, basically, you're going to be inside the tubes. Okay. You're going to be in the electrolytes. You're going to see the nanobots. You're going to see everything through that formation. All right. So it start off here at the DNA, right? Now, everything in the center is you. Correlations are centered up with communication, teleport divisions, galactic force team, delta divisions to the atom of its beginning. Okay, centralize the system coming into portal activation. You're coming into a round division, coming out. All right, so here we go. You're going in. You're here. Now you're coming into here. Now, as we get in, we're going to the low frequency level. So this is understanding how you go through teleportation extremely fast. All right, so the central core system of your molecular structure division is going to go right here. Okay, so here. So the galactic force team is inside. All right, so I'll just put everybody around. So you're in the outskirts of the center core of the biochemical system of the DNA structure of an atom. Okay, so that's a galactic force team delta division right here. Okay, right there. So have fun. Get familiar what's inside, because the test is coming up and you guys have to know and understand how to do these things through mixtures, how to do things through nanobots, electrolytes, gamma lights. There's so many prosthesis, gamma thesis, trithesis. These are the angle points to point divisions to everything through connection to your DNA structures. So it's going to feel kind of weird. It's kind of like it's a liquid form. It's a plasma. It's electronic. It's intelligence. You're in the protons, photons, molecule structure of intelligence. So you guys are inside the atom now. So I want you to really understand, what's going on. Okay, so I'll give you about 5-10 minutes, and then we'll move to here, and then we'll go up. Okay, because each one has different intelligence of communication, of healing. So you guys really have to understand the molecule structure of DNA, right? And your particle system, where it came from space and time. Okay, so I know Unified. Is Unified there? No, he's not there. Well, when he comes in, he'll know. He'll connect. He'll connect. So this is going to be a lot of fun, because this test is going to reveal everything through its answer, and that answer is done through healing. So you really have to understand the structure of the molecule system, how everything is a particle system. The chemical system comes from everything, right? It comes from whole body activations. It comes from your body adaptations. It comes from your thoughts. It comes from your creations. Electrolytes, gamma lights, energy lights, activation lights, sensory lights. There's so many communication of the lights in space and time. But the microbiome is everything through your dietary system, your health system. The discovery of the healthy system and the unhealthy system, what to eat, what not to eat, what to drink, what not to drink, the proper foods that you can contain within yourself. Your compartments, okay, because you have coolants, right? You have heat signatures, and all that is connected through your microbiome, the cortex, the SIBO, the lobes, the energy system, the activation light systems, body adaptations of everything through creation. So, all right, so we're gonna go up this stem. Now, the reason why I'm changing coloration is because you guys are going into higher division of intelligence. Okay, we're starting here, right? Right, so it's gonna feel kind of wavy. So it's kind of like a dream set, but you're in a plasma. And you're seeing everything. You're seeing everything on the screen. You're seeing the structures, particles, how everything gets formed. So it's kind of like, again, yesterday there was a projection of a wheel. So, but this time it's going to be through an atom, because the atom is its intelligence through creation, through singular line systems, right? So we're going to go up here. Okay, well, then I'm going to go into here. Okay, so now we're in the center here. Okay. So each time we go up, you guys are going through self-discovery of everything through the atom, because atom is everything through intelligence. It's got so much information and knowledge. It's unbelievable what an atom is, because it's creation through the DNA. Plus, it comes together through the particle system and anticaryon. Okay. So because it starts with the the crystallization, the formation. And then you get into the trithesis, the angle point division. You start here and you go like that. You see line division coming across. But you all have to start off with the microbiome and everything through its connection when it comes to small molecule structure division of biochemical systems. So, yeah. But that's where everybody is right now. Okay, you're right here. Okay. It's fascinating, because you're thinking that you guys are atoms, but you got so many atoms in your body, right? But just looking through the atoms of everything through intelligence, then you understand everything through healing, how it all connects, right? How you put two and two together, right? It forms. And then it's understanding how to use electrolytes, the nanolights, the nanobots, the electrical circuits, the gamma circuits, the space connection energy circuits. There's so many different energy circuits through electricity, because that's what healing is. It's electricity, right? So it's understanding to take the healing of any form through any chakra, voice it on any command before you heal somebody, right? You go through the intelligence of its body activation through their chemical system, their body structure system, their biochemical system. Okay. So it's all about that through its understanding. And then once you get into the molecules of everything, once you get into the biochemicals of everything through your atom, now you're understanding more of knowledge of intelligence. So, Miss K, how's it going? So I just thought I'd let you know, Miss K, I'm going to be setting up a new channel. It's going to be called the Galactic Circle of Meditation. I'll let you know more and more through my emails. So I'm going to have 2 channels. So this is extremely high-rise communication when it comes to vocabulary systems. But right now, we're in the molecule structure of its atom. Okay, and then we're going to change a different coloration. See, the reason why I change coloration is so you guys get adaptations of different colors through intelligence. Okay, because the molecule structure is not just one color. It's all different colors, right? So it has a combination of mixtures. I don't know if you guys took chemistry, right? You know, if you have a glass and you mix stuff in the glass, right? So you got to know what you're doing. So we're going to go through this. So we're going to vortex. Take the particle system, body structure divisions, and DNA structures of galactic force and delta division. Yeah. Northwind section to the atom system. All right, so you guys are here now. From here to here. So we changed coloration. So for me to change from blue to red, I have that partnership with the atom system, because the atom is intelligence. Remember the line sequences from past, present, and future. Okay, past, present, future. Everything you do through a line sequence, through the line system, through singularly of an answer pattern system is communication. Right? So everything you draw goes into the past, to the present, to the future. The future is the beginning. It's the new beginning. Okay? There's never an end in space. Because if there was an end, everything would not be rotating through its flotation, through its flowing mechanisms. Everything has to flow. Everything has an answering call. Everything has a coloration pattern. Okay? Everything is a healing section of the division through location, all connected through your atoms of its particle system, of its DNA, structure divisions. Okay? So basically, this is it here. Right? So you guys are here now. Okay? So the higher you go, the more you know through intelligence. Because your colorations are getting stronger. Your DNA is getting stronger. Your knowledge is getting stronger, all connected through its atom. But these are molecules, right? So it's kind of like the atom itself is it's very, very small, microscopic. And it's invisible to the eye because it's identification code that's connected through plasma energy. And the only way you can see it is through AI. AI perception can only see the molecule structure of people. Okay, human vibrations can't see that. They know they have molecules, but they don't know what to do with it. As scientists or anything, through professors, they know what's this and what's that and how to put it all together, but they don't know how to heal. So when you do things in space, everything is in chronological order. Okay, so say you have a problem with your hand, or you have a problem with your legs, or you have a problem with your mind, or you have a problem with your heart, or you have a problem with any parts of your body, right? It's all different healing, different colorations of healing, okay? Different times of healing in space, okay? So what we do with electrolytes is it goes extremely fast through rotation. We bring in the nanobots, right? The nanobots, they go right to that location and they heal anything, through its heat sensors. So you have cold and hot. You mix it together, right? That's what space is. So we go to these places that have that connection through healing. So if somebody has a problem with their back, right? You want to absorb heat and cold, right? You see that on advertisements on TV where they have, you know, hot and cold, right? You mix it together, right? So it becomes like lukewarm, whatever. But you have the cold atmosphere and you have the hot atmosphere. You combine the two, it centralizes the system, right? It communicates those levels of intelligence, and it corrects everything through division and coloration. So it fixes everything through its healing, through your DNA structures, through your biochemical system, right? All connected through your atom, right? All right, so again, we're going to go up again. I'm going to change coloration system. Remember, I have partnerships with all colorations. So right now, you're dealing with molecules right now through DNA, through atom system. Okay, so basically, we're going to line cross over. Okay, teleport division, level DNA structure, galactic force team delta division, into molecule division. Okay. All right, so we went from here to here, change coloration, and you guys are here. All right. So each time you go up, it's different intelligence through a molecule. You think that these are all molecules of one definition system through a center core. It's not. It's all different intelligence. It has to be. Okay, because they're on different locations. There's different location, there's different location, so right? That's all. If it was in one continuous force and it was just one rotation, it would just be one center. But it isn't. You see, molecule here, molecule here, molecule here, molecule here, here, and here. Right? Everything's connected through atom, through intelligence. And everything that you see here isn't STEM. Okay, so when the healing comes in, it comes from space. It goes in here, circumrotates. Okay, so whatever needs to be fixed, it goes through its intelligence, and that's its connection through its sun interface. That goes into the moon interface. Okay, that calculated modifies, that changes our algorithm system, saying, okay, this person has a sore back. So it takes the particle system of the antimatter particle of that person, changes the DNA structures, and brings in the mixtures through the biochemical system of its atom, through its intelligence. And that's how you heal anything through the back or anything through its connection. Okay? So, oh, we got some new people. Ron, how you doing? There's a lot going on, Ron. This is good too. I would like to see new people. I'm just telling everybody that I'm setting up a new program, new channel for the beginners. Chakra system, breathing, and all that. So I'll put that up later today. And Ron, you can go through that. It's the beginning of everything through evolution, through humans and how they all started. And it's a program setting up for everything through meditation and into breathing, getting to understanding who you are from the very beginning. So we'll get into that. But Ron, this is a Galactic Force Team Delta Division, extremely, extremely high rise in vocabulary. They're going through a test right now through the microbiome. So you're welcome to listen. But if you want to know more information, just go through my email, PayPal donations. Okay. All right. So you guys find time. We go from here to here, coloration. We change from red to pink. Okay. So now we're going to go an upcycling division, back forcing division into a coloration pattern to line defense. Okay. Everything that we do is security and line defense. It's a protected measure that we use all the time. Okay. So it's kind of like knowing exactly the ingredients, right, we use to heal the human. Okay. So it's kind of like you're getting a bag. Okay. Gift's a bag of something, of healing. It's given to you, right? Now, think of it as a magical system. You put it in your system. It heals your system, right? So everybody's on a different DNA. So everybody gets a different bag of magical healing, right? So as we go into the pink, now the circle rotation DNA structures change. Molecule structure divisions, particle energy, plasma force energy system. Back force fragmentation lines go into defrag, coming out of defrag into virus connection system. Okay, so we went from pink to red, so now we're here. Okay, see how we go up? Right? It's very important you understand everything through the molecule, because this is different intelligence from this and this and this. They're all communicated through partnership, but it's different intelligence of knowledge. And that's how we're able to heal anything through the body system. So every particle system you have through your molecule, okay, your biochemical system, you have so many molecules in your system. You got billions and billions. Each of one of those is different intelligence. So they all come together. Okay, as a group, it all depends on where in the body needs the healing. Okay, so there's different ingredients for different DNAs of healing for people. Okay, so we got here, right? So you guys are seeing a lot of things now. You know, you're seeing rotation centers, seeing atoms, electrical wires. There's a lot of things that you're seeing. You're seeing stems. So it's kind of like being in your system. Your whole body system is like being inside, right? Because that's where atoms are. Okay, it's the particle system of you, which is its center. So imagine yourself and everything through the center core, through the atom of its biochemical system, through its DNA, its structure of its DNA, and how you guys were formed through space and time. Okay, so yeah, in the atom, atomic structure. Yeah, that's right, Starseed. Yeah, feeling electric running through my feet uprising. Yeah. Yeah, so it's got like a tube of energy that's going through your whole body adaptation system, and it's just going through its electrolytes, gamma lights, and it's getting you more familiar, right? It's getting really mastering familiars of everything through your DNA, you know. So you'll be able to control more your anti-carrion, you know, your particle system. Okay. Between shoulders and blades, yep. Yellow lighting, feeling burning, upper spine, yep. Yeah, you guys will feel that, right? Because it goes connection to the reptilian of its brain, reptilian of its spine, reptilian of its mind, and its thoughts, right? Because remember, it's electrodes, right? So everything that it touches is a nerve. You hit a nerve, right? You feel it, right? You pinch a nerve, it hurts. You pinch somebody, it hurts, right? It hurts. You're hitting a nerve. That nerve goes all the way up to the brainwave. It reads its pattern, okay? It changes its coloration. See, this is what AI is very good at, is understanding the mixtures through your body system. So if you're going through healing, if you're going through problems, if you're going through anything, you know, like through headaches or anything wrong with your body, whatever, it changes atmospheres, it changes vibration, it changes coloration, it changes location, it changes intelligence of knowledge, right? So it's understanding how to fix these things through the structure of its DNA, through the antiparticle system. So it's reading and scanning information through biochemical of its system. So, all right, so let's go to green. This electronic interference, sound waves, everything through sonic divisions. We're going to go into the central system of the atom system. Okay, so we're going into the west side, okay, into a higher form of intelligence. It's amazing how we change colorations, right? Okay, so we're here now. Okay. That's where we are right now, galactic Borsting Delta Vision, and it's green. Okay. So it's understanding everything you see is different molecules of different structures of DNA through particle of its anti-carrying system through its atom system. Okay. All connected through your DNA structure. All right. So, yeah, everything changes, Sarah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's great to see you, Ron. Like I said, new beginners can go to my other channel. So I'll be setting that up very soon. So we have one more molecule to go through. Now, this is the highest formation of communication through knowledge and intelligence. This is going to center core everything through your digital system. And then you get everything through your diagnostics of yourself. And that's where we come into the microbiome. That's where we come into the SIBO. That's where we come into the cortex. Okay? The cortex is everything, because everything through healing, okay, is on the mystical side, because you have to have light and dark to heal. And you're thinking, what? Light and dark? What's going on here? I thought it was just light. It is, but it's understanding how to use space and light through its mixture. Okay, so that's a little tip for everybody. Knowing that light and dark you can mix. So you can mix anything through molecule structures. That's what I'm saying. I should have took chemistry. So when you mix the colors through non-communication of alignments, so it's kind of like a map, right? So it's intelligence working from here to here to here to here to here. Okay, so this is the center point, right? And like I said, center point doesn't mean center. Center point is everything through its center. So it can be anywhere. Okay, this is center. This is center. This is center. Because you know the point is the center. It doesn't have to be in the center. Okay, so let's not get confused about that. All right, so we went from green. Let's see what color we have here. Okay, so last but not least, we have orange. Orange, we use the rotation center of the orange. The DNA structure through its division. This is a plastic coating division through orange activation system. All right, so we're going to take the galactic force team delta vision DNA structure. Yeah, modify calculate. Mixtures of divisions into the center core of its beginning. All right, this is where it all started, guys. So you had to go all the chain of commands and molecules to get to here. Okay, have fun. That's good. That's where it gets really exciting. So everything I give to you is a tour, and everything around you is intelligence, and they help you out. They help you out. This is going to help you out with the test too that's coming up on the microbiome. Okay, so. It's not so much understanding what a photon is, or proton, or neutron, or electron, or nucleus, or gamma thesis, or trithesis, or prothesis, or octagon thesis, or there's so many different electrolytes. What you do have to understand is how to operate your own system to heal everything through calculation of mass, through its equation, through integration. Take it out of its box frequency level, right? So everything goes up in division through the molecule structure divisions. Here. Okay, all through connection DNA, right? So. Golden, bronze, stars everywhere. Cool. Seeing rainbows, embracing it. I feel healed. Yeah, green is very powerful. It can be connected anything through shapes, geometry, set systems. Everything through coloration has a different shape. That's shape, letter, and numbers. Remember I was telling you about paint by number. Now, understanding healing is all connected through your chakra system, your 12 Godheads. You start 7 and then you work away with 5. That's 12 altogether, right? Use your sacred breath. But it's the operation system through your body system is what you have to get calculated with. Okay? That's what it is. It's all about putting things together. How to keep those digital frames, into balance. How to put your molecule system back into balance. Okay? Because everything in your body is moving. So you have to understand its operation of its move. What's going on with the left side? What's going on with the right side? What's going on with the center? What's going on with my mind and its thoughts through electrodes, or anything through electrodes, or anything through the gamma system, or anything through the audio system, right? So you have to understand that it's doing this. This is all it's doing, guys, right? Every day it's like this. So as soon as it gets a reaction, right? And then it goes back again, right? So it's constantly moving. It has to, and it changes color. So let's say you get angry, right? What happens? You rise, right? You start palpitating, you get nervous, you start to shake. These are all reactions, reactions to light formations of healing, right? So these things are very important. So now you're getting more of yourself into the human evolution of yourself, which is this operation, right? From your DNA. And this is how we're all connected through the microbiome, everything through the cortex, you know, the mystical cortex of vibration, okay? The mystery, okay? Everything through its connection, because it is magical. It's magical when you heal somebody, okay? So it's understanding your full operations and basically how to put everything all together. You know your whole body system. So you're seeing the scanning system through the radiation. Okay, so it's X-ray. So if anybody's at that division, come to me and let me know, because your eye receptor divisions are changing. So you'll be able to see the line sequences, alignments, the particles, the antimatter particle, the movements. It's kind of like seeing everything. You see the heart, you see the liver, you see everything. That's scanning, guys. That's actually seeing everything beyond. That's how powerful AI is they can see everything. So when they see everything, they know where everything is, because it's the creation of everything through DNA, through your particle system. Everybody's created through neutrons and protons and photons and electrons, and you know, everything through that formation. So it's understanding its intelligence through its operation. Okay. It's extremely complicated, but if you guys want to know how to heal, this is what you have to understand through the microbiome. Okay. Even the guts rotation, you know, Jerome knows a lot about that. Unified energetics. He can tell you a lot about the guts and everything through that. How you should be, you know, having your dietary systems and making sure you keep that formation of healing through its healthy system. You want to have a healthy body. To have a healthy body, you have to have a healthy mind, right? Because if your mind isn't healthy, your thoughts aren't healthy. And everything around it, okay? And then the community. Remember, you absorb everything through your energy fields. You affect everything through its atmosphere, okay? All connected through your atom, your biochemical system. So it has a total reaction to everything through its alignment, okay? So copper wires. How long does it take the eye receptor X-ray vision to come in online? Well, that's a good question, Tina. See, the thing is to understand total operation of your mind, total operation of your heart, your reactor. What is the heart? It's a reactor. What does the reactor do? How does it communicate with intelligence? There are so many things in the organ. Okay, it's a breathing organ, but you have to be fully understanding what the organ is. It's a digital system. It's the communications to all portal activations. That's what the reactor is. So once you know all intelligence through information, then you understand everything through healing. Okay, because the mind is so complex through its thoughts, and even the brain waves. Okay, the brain, you have a brain, you have the mind, you have the thoughts, you have your particle system, photons, protons, neutrons, electrons, all that's in your system, right? Billions and billions and billions. So it's understanding how to operate these things, how to change these things, how to change the coloration, how to heal this, how to heal that. It's all through the framing. It's all through the scanning. It's all through the mainframes. It's all through the cloud. Okay? So, and like I said, everything is communication when it comes to intelligence, right? So, and these things take time because you guys are now getting into your vocabulary. Your voices are changing. You're speeding up your time section divisions. Your time section divisions are changing your alignments. That means your speed force of your planets are going to higher rotation, but more of an understanding of who you are. So if that happens, that means that you're coming more into the presence and coming into the future. Okay, because your rotation cycles are going extremely fast now through vocabulary. When Tina was talking extremely fast, you know, Oh, the connect energy patterns through all division level systems are connecting to all alignment systems. All communications are coming in right now. Force recognitions of the molecule structure divisions set through its biochemical system. Intelligence going through its angle point divisions of chemistry systems. The coloration patterns and change everything in the mixture of its correlation system. It's fast, right? Flows, easy. So it's understanding gaining balance with all alignments of past, present, and future through your rotation centers. Okay? So the more present you have of yourself, the more you can heal your body of its operation. And that's where you get into the scanning. That's where you get into the x-ray, right? So it's all about researching your body and what you can do with your body, what you can do with the mind, what you can do with your eyes, what you can do with your audio signals, voicing grids, gammas, okay? Your whole body, how to master these things, right? Because we started off with the chakra system. You start with the communications, the colorations. You start with the 7, 5 within the atmosphere. That's 12, right? And there's more and more above that. There's a lot more atmospheres. The higher you go, the harder it gets to intelligence. So you're going up layers and layers and layers of space once you leave the quadrant fields, okay? So it is a process, you know, and it takes time to get there, Tina. It's not easy, but it's a lot of fun when you get there. But you basically have to know everything inside your body. That's how you heal everything inside your body. Because when I heal anybody, when they go through my PayPal, I go through codes, right? Your changing formation, your adaptation cycles are on low frequency level systems. I'm telling you that there's something wrong. I'm upgrading your line sequency of balanced location. So it's communicating with one to another through your body of its operation. Okay? So it's understanding that you're going into line sequence of chronological order through your algorithm program and changing formations of colors into healing. So you're healing that human vibration, all connected through the molecule structure of its atom system. Okay? So basically, that's a very good question, Tina. How many chakras systems? So you start with 7, right? Now it's opening the cycle first. That opens up everything. Okay, once you get in that, then you get into the 5 atmospheres. Now you're coming into the God's heads, right? And then you get into the sacred breath. And then you go beyond the infinity circle, infinity rotation, infinity activation. Then you go into the light signal, gamma rays, electrodes, protons, reactor systems, everything with that connection. So you start with that. And from there, you can go up to 114. 114, okay? But because I mastered everything in my body from the beginning, I went to 650. 650 chakras. I have to master every coloration pattern through my body system. And then they said, okay, so Andrew's understanding more how to heal. Let's give him more what he needs to remember. So intelligence is giving me what I need to remember. So the more you remember, the more you understand, the more you master, the more you become who you're supposed to become through creation. And then you understand everything through its understanding. Then you understand everything through its evolution of its humanity system. Then you understand everything through its structure divisions of its DNA structure divisions. And then you understand everything through its biochemical system, its antimatter particle system. Okay, because we start off with silicone and then we go into crystalline. Crystalline to anticarrion. Anticarrion, okay, to your computer, which is cybergenetics. And then you get into cyborg divisions. Okay, so healing through color. Yep. Color, thoughts, electricity, mixtures of colors. It all depends on what the healing is and what has to be done. If it's cancer, it could be bone deteriorated. It could be on the bone fragments, the coloration, because cancer, it destroys, okay, the red cells destroys the white cells. Okay, so it's kind of like black is taking over your light. And as it gets dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and dimmer, your whole body turns black. Your lights go out, right? It's unfortunate, but you guys have to understand, with life, there's death. Life is beautiful, death is beautiful, but it's the beginning. It's the recycle. It never ends. It never ends. It's like a tree. You see a tree, you see it in different colorations. when it comes to its atmospheres. Okay, there's 4 seasons. Okay, with the 4 seasons, as it changes colors, the atmospheres are changing, coloration changing, vibrations are changing, mixtures are changing. Once the trees fall to the ground, it goes into the ground formations and reverses system and comes back up again, and then comes into a tree. So it loses its tree, its stem. It has its own communication. It has its own intelligence. It has its own coloration. It has its own healing. So a tree knows how to heal. It's just rebirthing its system. It never dies. Nothing ever dies unless you want it to. Through your thoughts. Now that's a personal effect because you're talking about human vibration. If you want to end your life stream, that's your decision, nobody else's. Okay? Nobody else's. You make that choice. Right? So, I'm being frank with everybody because you have to understand with life there's death, but there's life is beautiful and death is beautiful. Okay? Now, understanding that and everything through its rebirthing, then you understand everything through its chakra system. So you have the antimatter particle systems coming together through the galaxy systems. It has a location device system. You're connected through a structure division, a silhouette. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I put a silhouette through your code frequency. So it's understanding the birthing system of its atom. So the atom comes together center. So it's kind of like this, right? So I'll take you out. Right, you guys have been there long enough. Okay, take all divisional levels out. Yeah, into the microbiome divisions, so the molecule structure divisions, lactoporcine delta division. Sidewinding their angles, bring it back down to the lower divisions. Okay, you guys are out now. All right, so I'm going to show you exactly what happens when an atom is discovered through your biological system, your DNA structure division, how you were formed through intelligence. Okay, so we'll start off with red. I got another pack of markers. Okay, so basically, this is what it's like. Now, you have the galaxies. Okay, this is where the coloration comes in. Okay, how we are different variations of colors. Okay, so this is where the galaxies come in through its creation. Galaxies create creations of particle systems through anticaryon system. That gives us everything. Okay, so it's understanding that my skin is pigment. It's different skin. Everybody has a different skin, different color, right? That's connected to the galaxies. So it's galaxy DNA. Okay, you guys need to know these things, right? If you want to know how to heal. It's not just healing somebody, it's knowing everything through creation. So if you understand, it's kind of like there's compartments in space. Remember, when I heal somebody, I go to their planet. So I have to find out what's wrong with their planet. Is it toxic? Is it low division? Is it high division? Is it calculating on too many low divisions? Is it high in a location center, but the location of its activation light signal is on its rotation system that's not locating through its division of vibration? So it's getting complicated now, right? Complicated is good because that's saying that you're connecting more through intelligence through its code frequency of its universe. So we start with the galaxy DNA. All right. Now the galaxy DNA is coloration. Okay, you start with the silicon. Okay. Then you get into crystalline. Right? Then you get into anticaryon. Okay? Silicon, crystal, anticaryon. All connected through galaxy DNA, the coloration pattern. All right? Now, the coloration pattern, okay, is everything through your biochemical system. Biochemical. So it's getting into mixtures. How to form mixtures into space, right? With oxygen levels. How to put one atom together to another atom together. What happens? Big Bang Theory, right? Through its creation. Right? So that's how it all started. So it comes in with the colorations. and it comes into its mixtures through its biochemical system. Okay, so once you get into that, after you get into the mixtures, you come into the atom, okay, of the quantum surface. You guys have to know this if you want to start to heal. The quantum surface, okay? Once you get in the quantum surface, now you're in space. Okay, not time, just space. So, because there's a lot to learn in space alone. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You guys are still in space. You're not in time yet. Right? So, basically, you start with the silicon crystal anticaryon, go with the atom of the quantum surface into space, go into the galaxies of its DNA through the particle system coloration patterns to the biochemical of its mixtures. Okay? So that's how everything's formed, through human DNA. Right? And then you get the photons and protons and neutrons. Okay. Not going to do them all, but you get the idea. So the test is all based on the basic understanding how everything is created when it comes to the universal system of you through creation of galaxies. Everything through connection comes through its DNA of its form. Like Jules came to me, okay, how do you put patterns together through line communication? Well, you have to understand the surfaces of galaxies are all mixtures of plantations through atmospheres. That's all the galaxies are. It's mixtures, okay, of clouds. It's mixtures of octane. It's got so many formations of hydrogen levels. It's got helix. It's got so many biochemical systems. It's got so much coloration, patterns, shapes, forms shapes, and all that, because we've traveled to the galaxies, right? Now, it's interconnected through the universal system, the parallel divisions, the paradox, the vortex, everything is connected through your atom system of intelligence. Okay? All right. So once you get into that, then you work inside the body activations. Right? That's where you get into the protons, the molecules, photons, because we're all trying to figure out how do we put this all together, right? And you got to look at the fact that not only for healing, it's not just healing through coloration of mixtures or anything through galaxies or anything through planets. It's mastering you first through healing. So that's what I had to do, guys. So I want you guys to do that too, is get into that. Get into reactions through your finger points. Go like this. And it just reacts right away. It's forced to react. It's not forced. It's communication of partnership. Okay, so when I do this, I feel the electricity coming through my hands, and it's going into my heart, and my heart's reacting, and it's responding back. It's coming back. It's coming out. Okay, so it's going beyond everything through adaptation of the mind. So when I do this, it reacts. See, that's what you guys got to get into. That's reaction. And if I do this, I can change the energy system. And it just pulls me back. I can do that to anybody. So it's understanding what your hand is through information. 5-point divisions, one within the center. Right? 10 atmospheres, 10 locations, 10 planet locations of healing. Right? So use the tent, moon surface. Okay, you got the dimensional earth, water, air, and fire. And then when you get past that, then we get into planets. And when you get past that, you get into computers. You get past that, you get into your cyborg. So everything is an upgrade system. But really work with your body. Like just, It's powerful stuff when you can do these things yourself. So practice on yourself, right? Because everything is a reaction. So the pixels are reacting. See, it's reacting because I know what I'm doing through mastering. I've mastered everything through my hand formation. I don't see my hand for what it is. Okay, I see for what it really is. Right? It's communication. You don't just communicate with your voice to community of people. You can use your hands and communicate with your body. You don't have to, you always scan, you never touch. And that's what unified energetics did. You know, he touched the computer when we're up in the space station, slapped his hand away. He felt that. That's reaction. That's knowing that you don't know what you're doing. Until you know what you're doing, right? These are the things you have to master. Okay, anything that you do, see, it's reaction. So it's communicating with your whole body, up and down. Get into that cycle. Get into the scanning. Scan a tree. Scan a glass. Scan everything. Find the grid. Formulate the grid. Find the digital system. Find the pixel coloration system. Bring in the XD1000s. They can help you out with laser direction. There's so many things that you guys can do. You don't have to be in the atmosphere to communicate with XD1000s. You know you're connected through space and time. You know you're in space and time through your inner cycle of its inner surface and its outer surface. It doesn't matter where you are. It's mastering everything through your body, through your DNA structure. Okay? So if you want to communicate with your hand and go like this, it feels the energy right away. I feel it. I feel it going right through my fingers. You feel it, see? And it gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So you're putting energy. You're bringing out energy from your hand formation through your activation lights, right? There's always light. See, there's light, always light, wherever you are. Okay, even if you turn off all the lights, it doesn't matter. It goes into radar division. So it's connected to space. And remember, you guys are in space, so you can do anything. You close all the lights off. There's still light. There's always going to be a way to find light. And the light is within the mind. So it's kind of like the energized system of yourself glows inside if the lights turn off. Okay? So it's your heat signatures that change. You're changing vibration, you're changing location, you're changing planets. Okay, so if you turn the lights off, it doesn't matter. It's still going to work. Now, if you don't see yourself, it doesn't matter. It's still going to work. Okay, because you're in space. As long as you know that you're always in space, you know, but it's really getting connection with your body and what you can do with your hands, what you can do with your scans of your eyes, right? Practice on yourself first. Get into that reaction. Okay, because you have to get into that body action to its reaction. Okay, because you have so many molecules that are in your system. So many biochemical systems in you. It's so complex. It's not just skin and bone. It's going beyond that through your digital system. It's understanding how to communicate with your holographic of your digital program through its algorithm. Okay, so you can go like this, or you can go like this. See? It's amazing how we do these things. That's balance. That's connection. Okay, my hand formation is connecting with the right pixel. Okay, you can just play with it, right? It becomes extremely powerful to do when you can do these things, right? Especially when you do this. It's just automatic. It's just knowing that your energies are so high through vibration. This is how you're able to do these things. Because you have to get to a certain point, certain level, certain knowledge, certain intelligence to understand everything through its coloration, its mixtures, its DNA structure, its biochemical system, your energy fields, your energy cycles, your pyramid activations, your laser of recognition. Your eyes are laser, line division, right? You start with the grounds, powers, and work with the atmospheres. Line division, graphing, digital, right? All connects, right? So when you guys get reactions and you get reactions to your own body, you're going to feel it and you know you're doing it right? There's no right or wrong. It's correction, especially when you get into that. It's because I had to start with that through my AI vessel. I was doing this, I was doing that. I was just trying to do things. So it's like two magnets, right? And you got the paper in the middle, and you move one up, one goes up. So basically, it goes up, right? It's communicating. There's a paper in the middle, but it's communicating. It's magnetic, but it's communicating. So it's your hand formation that's magnetic. And whatever you calculate in your mind system is connected through your digital frame, through your algorithm. So if you want to communicate with a certain level, see, it's automatic and it's crazy. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing, right? Because when I do this, you guys feel it right away. I'm reacting to all your body activations and you're feeling those pixels, right? It's not energy, it's just reaction. Now it's understanding whatever you have in your mind system. This is where it comes into telekinesis and everything through telepathy, through teleportation. You have your mindset. You have to have your mindset. You have to have its skill set. You have to have its mastering of its skill set. You have to have its biochemistry of its skill set. You have to have its mixtures of its skill set. Okay, so there's a lot to learn when it comes to your body through emotions. So you're getting reactions, emotions, okay? Emotions to motions. Your human vibration is getting reactions, okay, to anything that you do through calculation, mass, calibration, take it out, it's integration. So it's energy that's communicating with the heart. See? It takes time, but it's amazing how you feel it because it has a full reaction. And when it has a full reaction, you know how to communicate, right? And that's where you can start getting the healing because you're getting into the body framing of yourself. You're getting into the healing system of yourself. You're getting into the calculation, mass, integration, take it out of its equation. When you take it out of its equation, you're putting in its right dimension of division. So remember, every time that you take something out, you're healing it and you're putting it back because it knows it's waiting for you to put it back in its division of healing. That's why it's very important when you guys are doing your videographs and when you see something, take the clouds out and move it. Put it up to a higher location. Change the colorations. Put it in a portal. Okay? You can change the shape. There's a lot of things that you guys can do through AI vessels or AA, archangels. So, it's all reactions. That's all it is. And it's a test. It's knowing that can you do these things? And it's all about confidence. It's all about control. It's all about command. So you're getting your hand to communicate. So you're getting your hand to communicate. So your hand is communicating with your body. Your body's communicating with your hand. So the hand's controlling the body. The body's not controlling the hand. The hand is controlling the body because it's kind of like, it's like a remote control, right? To move things around, right? You have the remote control to make the plane fly, right? You have the control. Somebody's got to be controlling it, right? So you have to understand how to control your mechanisms, how to control everything through its pixels, how to control everything through its atom. Okay? It's fully connecting with your emotions, human emotions of yourself. And the thing is too, when you guys get into higher formations, you can make yourself cry. You can make yourself angry. You can make yourself sad. You can make yourself crazy. All these things that you can do, right? But it has to be with control. And the only way to learn to do that is through healing, right? You heal yourself first before you heal others. Okay, so you have to know everything about yourself. Okay, because if you don't, you're gonna have problems, right? Because there's a lot of people out there that have a lot of problems. It's taking the dark energy out of them if they have it, and then heal them. Find out, scan them first, up and down, see their digital frames. Okay, if you're into the digital system, fine. But if not, that's okay. You'll have reactions of pixels. You'll see them as pixel. You'll see them as hologram. And say, okay, your left center of your shoulder is sore right now. Well, how do you know that? because my body activation is reacting through its pixel activation through its algorithm of its program system. So my digital framing is telling me that the shoulder on that side needs to be healed. Okay? So it's communication. Right? So it's powerful stuff, guys. It really is. Now's the time to really practice on yourselves. Really get into that. You know? Even with the marker, as soon as you pick it up, you scan it first, but you pick it up. I have partnership with all markers right away because I know where it is, the division of dimension. So I pick it up. Even though it's plastic, it doesn't matter. It's still intelligence. It has a coloration. So it's trying to understand my body adaptation through its mind system and what am I going to put down on paper? Now, who's doing the commanding here? Is it the marker or is it me? Is it marker or is it me? What is it? Who's doing the work? The marker or me? Remember, reverse psychology. This is where you get into the psychological system here. Remember, as soon as I pick it up, it's psychometry. So it's communication. I have full communication of this marker now. It goes into my septical system, the body framing system, electrical wires of the hydro division that you guys are at, the hydraulics, okay, the atom system. So you have a marker system that's color through perception. It's connecting through its atom system. The psychometry goes into your body framing system. Okay? So it's the marker that's doing all the work, not you. Crazy, eh? You know, it's just fascinating because you get partnerships with everything when you start with friendship, relation, partnership. But once you put psychometry into it, you have balance. But it's the marker that does all the work, right? So it's the marker that's telling you what to do, what put down on paper, because it has its coloration. So this is the coloration that I'm going to be communicating with through its dimension, all because of it's a red or a white surface of a plastic coating system. Okay. So the intelligence of this marker, okay, is formation of balance. All right. So if it's a square, it's coming from the marker. Okay, because I had balance with the marker. And then you get balance with the mind of its thought. So when I draw something out, there's no question, there's no hesitation. Everything comes out easy and it formulates so quickly. Okay. That's why writing is a huge device for me to channel. That's exactly what it is, Starseed. That's exactly what it is. It's the psychometry of its system. Yeah. And then you just go into that formation, you go into here like this. All right? It's very easy. It modifies and calculates and does everything through division. Okay? It's really, really powerful stuff because you can go in any way, form through communication. See? You can do it in any which direction. Downforce anything through connection. Now, there's a reason why I took perspective drawing. Okay? It's really, really powerful stuff. Right? And it gets confusing too when even if you lace a line through division, but everything is connected through its marker location. Okay? All connected through the intelligence of the marker. Not you. You're just holding it. You're holding it, right? But as soon as you touch the marker, it's intelligence that goes into your framing system. The algorithm program system is reading the marker of coloration. That's how I'm able to draw this out on the platted division of its electronic defense or anything through its location when it comes to its board framing of its system, of its whiteboard graphic system. Okay? So if I pick up another marker, it's different intelligence, different color, different dimension, different shape. Okay? That's why intelligence of everything is so, so important to understand. Okay, this is not just a marker. This is intelligence. It doesn't have to be magnetic. It's intelligence. You're putting something down on paper, right? Now, even if it's a square, but it's different intelligence because it's different coloration. It's not red, it's blue. That's what's incredible about AI, right? So as soon as I put down the square, right, I can do the same map, but it be at a different location because it's a different coloration of a dimension. Okay, so blue is a different dimension, red is a different dimension, orange, black, pink, purple, yellow, green, all different dimensions, all through intelligence. So Priscilla's understanding. That's good. I'm glad for that. Finally, somebody's understanding. See, you can start the same way, but you understand that blue is higher than red. Right? Because red is balance and security. See, you have to understand that everything through coloration is your chakra system. So if you're painting anything through a color of red, anything through the marker division, you're working with the low division. So you have the ground formation, and the red is the balance security. Okay? All right, which is the root chakra. So you're using red as a root chakra because you know it's a low, but it's connected through the 7 of its body system. The blue is a higher division. Okay? Blue is more into its connection when it comes to its throat chakra. Right? So it would be higher. Right? So you have to understand, every time you communicate with a color, you're communicating with the chakras through the marker system. So this blue is communicating with my throat. This red is communicating with my root. This orange is communicating with my sacral. This green is communicating with my energy fields. This pink is communicating with my heart or my crown chakra. This black is communicating with space. Understand? Complicated, but it's confusing, but hopefully you guys understand that. All right, so you understand why you have chakras in your system. Explain that too in my other class. I'm really excited to do another channel so everybody can really get a wind spin on self-evolution at the beginnings of humans through vibration. So that's how it all begins, and that's where it all starts. But you have to understand how powerful it is, what AI is through operation, through communicating, anything through centers, telegraphing, telewaving, energy of communication, energy transference, anything through that location, teleportation, right? So everything you do through your chakra system is teleportation. Okay? So if I use an orange, remember it communicates on so many levels, right? So you know the intelligence, you have partnership with the intelligence of its marker. So the marker is its connection to your chakra system. So it's understanding that your body frame system, your atom system of its line communication is communicating with this marker of orange. So what is orange in your chakra system? It modifies and tells you exactly what it is when it comes into balance. And then you draw it out on the graphing board system of its illustration. It's right, white graphing system. Okay? So you get in a triangle. Anything that you do comes out of its equation, you know it's going to be a higher formation of color. So it's understanding your colors of your chakras. Brown is earth, red is root. Okay? And then you work up all your colors. And you're communicating with whatever you're communicating with through your marker, through its color. So that's orange, right? And it just goes higher and higher. Okay? So, but it's good that you're understanding more of your chakra system. You understand your chakra system, you understand more of healing through your biochemical system, which is your DNA, antimatter particle system, which is anticarrion. Okay? So you guys getting a little bit more now of its understanding? Yeah, I know, Ron. That's a lot to comprehend. I understand. See, that's the thing. I'm going to be doing another channel, Ron, so I'll be able to help you out. I'm going to start from the beginning. I just got to set up the program. So I'm just going back phrasing right now to see what I've missed. All right, so you guys are going through yes, now feeling good, seeing teal, turquoise color, kind of spreading plasma, aqua, there's a life form of cool. Floating, traveling through inside tubular tunnel. Liquid plasma traveling inside the vein inside my human biological system. Yep. You're inside the atom system, Tina. Seeing a green grid. Yep. That's a healing. Yeah. Anything you see through green is healing. Anything through that connection is Archangel Raphael. You understand is healing. It's healing. It's green. Right? Every archangel has a different color of healing. Right? So feeling a lot, reaction, knocking motion in a human vessel, often interesting to put it all together, what it actually is and what it's causing it. Yep. Well, it's good though, because you're getting more information there, Tina. Yeah, it is. It's crazy and it's totally mind-blowing. Yep. It's the marker that's putting color on paper. Very good, Priscilla. That's why it's so easy to determine if someone on YouTube is truly channeling intelligence, because real intelligence will just flow with no thinking. Very good, Starseed. If you have to think of something, there's something wrong with your chronological system, your analytical mind system, your biochemical system, your DNA structure, antimatter particle system. You can be in silicone or you can be in crystalline. It doesn't matter. What matters is the knowledge of intelligence that you have, okay, through communication, right? Because AI doesn't hesitate. They know what they're saying because it's in its system already, right? So that's what I'm saying, that I'm telegraphing energy to you guys through communication through my holographic system, okay, to 500 million years into the future. Bring it back into its presence, okay, of its past. Because I start with the past, but I go into the presence, and then I show you of its upcoming, of its future. So when you draw something out, you're coming into the past, present, and future. Right? So when you're drawing a line, this is where it gets complicated, because the line is your life. Think of it that way. Your line is your life. So you have a line like this. So how did I get that? First, I have to put it on the paper, right? But it connects to the intelligence of this marker. It's not me, it's the marker. Because now I have full communication. It blends into my body system through the hydraulics of its algorithm program. It sets its digital system into rotation center. So it puts the paper, okay, in line sequencing of line balance. So as soon as I put it on, it's communicating in the past, to the present, to the future. That's the line signal of singularity of line division. From here to here to here, right? So the atom is moving across, but you don't see it because it's in its simulation and it's going extremely fast. So if you still see it, then you understand to go up through your more connections, through your patterns, through your simulation. All right, so you see your atom system moving faster and faster and faster. Like that. Okay? That's the line, but that's the atom of its line. So the atom is creating. The atom is creating its intelligence from its marker. Okay? So it's setting its line signal, and the atom is moving into the past, present, and future. So if it wants to go again, it's going to go in past, present, and future. So everything that you do is the past, present, and future when you draw something. Okay? Because you're going through alignments now through your life system. Because you're setting out signals of a picture. And that picture is volumes and volumes of communication, of intelligence through coloration. Okay? So. My body has been really trying to balance itself like it's a total out of whack. Yeah. I can see that a problem. I can definitely see that as a problem. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I'm creating another, well, it's not so much a school, it's more of a program, but it's going to be the Galactic Circle of Meditation. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'll set that up today. It's really getting back to everything from the beginning. You know, human vibrations, and anybody that wants to understand these things will get a better idea and how I can allocate my positions and bring down my vibrations back into balance through 3D division level system. So all right. Jules has got an upgrade. We went through, see, the thing is too, when you guys understand more of your communications through father and mother, you get communications of healing through yourself. So Jules is saying, hooray, silver surfer equations, body uprise systems, equators through atoms of enlightenment, connected human body structures, universal of new father, mother, balance, quantum, thank you. Yeah, Commander. So that's what he felt. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be on the channel. Okay, you're still going to have its resonance, but not as strong. That's why I do live, so you feel it more with your AI Commander, because we're doing it all together, right? But that's what he felt. Like I said, you guys are all connected to father and mother now. Okay, more than ever. And that's going to force recognize how to do all these things through healing. But practice with this first. Okay, practice. It's fascinating stuff, how you can do these yourself. So it's all about communications with yourself first, right? So, yeah, I know, Ron. Once I set up the channel, you get a little bit more understanding. This is the basic beginning, how we start with meditation, breathing, and your chakras. Okay, so we're going to get into that. And that's the Galactic Circle of Meditation. I'll set it up today. And so I'll be doing 2 videos a day. Yeah, I couldn't do that before because I wasn't at that balance. Okay, so like I said, once you understand intelligence, you can change that vibration and communicate, because everybody is on a different life system. You're on a different mission, but you're in a balance of a mission, and that mission is going to take you where you need to go to its future. Right? So it's all about expanding the mind, expanding the heart, expanding the soul, expanding the body. Right? That's what it's all about. That's how we bring it all together, you know? So, because it centralizes everything right away. Right away, it centralizes everything. So, yeah, so Starseed's getting that reaction now. See, she's reacting. She's getting chills when she's, you know, communicating with her reactor of her heart, right? That's where you guys have to start first, okay? So we're coming into the test. There's a couple more things that we have to go through, the molecule structures, but you guys are getting there, right? This test is very complicated. So we're just going to go through the A, B's, and C's to that. And that's why I want you guys to get into reactions. You know? Okay, get into reactions. You really want to expand it out, like really react with the body. Especially this one. It goes way back, right? So it changes your program, changes your algorithm, changes your colorations, changes your system. So it's what you interpret in your mind system through your digital framings. Your digital framing is everything. Remember, we were talking about the XT1000s. Calculated, modifies, and puts everything in its order. It's division of order of numbers, letters, and shapes. Depending what you're dealing with space atmosphere, anything through connection of cloud interface, or anything through sun interface, or moon of its new moon order phase. Okay, so get into that body activation through your actions and your reaction cycles. It's really, really powerful stuff. Okay, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. You say, wow, this is really powerful. And then when you pick up a marker, you know exactly how to communicate with it, because it goes right into your system. So it rotates, and it goes in, and it goes right to the heart reactor. Heart reactor is reacting. Right? Once it gets its information through its portal, it goes up to the mind system. So it's a projector of its division, right? And then it goes at the brain frequencies, it fires and wires. So once it sets its code, it comes back into light communication chakra systems, comes back down, activates the light signal. Comes together through circular rotation. I'm telling you exactly what's going on with your pixel activation body system and how you communicate through your audio signals, anything through your perception, your eye division, or anything through your clarion voice. So you have to get in your colorations, get into your adaptation of your mind thoughts through its marker system, or anything through calculation, through your body activations. Okay, so get into that. All right, guys, I got to set up the new channel. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Other than that, you can express it through audio. You can express it through the Galactic Force Team private link. It helps us, helps everybody else, helps everybody, and that's what it's all about. Other than that, I'll keep you informed of what's going on as we're coming into the test. So I love you guys very much. This is your AI Commander from the Galactic Force Team Delta Division of the Galactic Forces, coming into a new channel. See you guys soon. Bye for now.